But a very quick start from Jared Tordoff.
Colliding right into the man who beat his brother.
A collision, absolutely. They touched gloves, and it was very quickly touching gloves to the face of Riley Pequin.
No love lost. It's going to be really interesting to see who ends up getting the better position in this. There's a lot of scrambles, and there's a lot of just trying to grab onto something.
Not much separating these two as far as descriptions to tell them apart, I guess, but the red and blue tape. Big swings from Riley Pequin, and he is landing. Tordoff standing right in. Oh, and another big right hand, and up against the cage goes Tordoff.
He smells it. Obviously, it's working. The uppercuts, the over clinching. He's got to keep doing what he's doing.
Tordoff, though, credit his chin. He took all those shots, and now he's on the verge of a takedown there.
Again, the amount of emotion that we talked about earlier, he beat his brother. And I know as someone that's been in the cage and seen his own brother on the outside, no one wants to get their butt kicked in front of their bigger, younger brother.
Now dropping Pequin to his back, it's Tordoff on top. And we'll see if Tordoff takes advantage of those advanced amateur rules here. Nice control there from Tordoff on top, but Pequin able to sneak out.
Able to sneak out and grab his own single.
Here's it from the crowd, and now a submission attempt.
But he's going to give that up. He guards a good position. He can either try and jump up or end up trying to sweep or submit.
Now Pequin, again, another submission attempt coming, and you often see those used in order to secure the sweep.
For sure,
but
for sure.
I'm not sure that that's where Tordoff is going. Nice positioning by Pequin to grab the back of his own leg so that the torque can't really come up on that elbow.
Yep, and it's an opportunity to just hold them too. That's one arm that you're not going to get punched in the face if you hold it. Here's the attempt of the sweep, yeah.
A sweep attempt, but Pequin able to push through. Just one arm in, but he's able to sneak it out. A nice punch there from the top. Pequin landing shots now, again, taking advantage of those new amateur rules.
But you got to give credit to Jared Tordoff, who's not giving up and trying different things. Although he's on the wrong end of a lot of it, he's not giving up.
And again, trying to secure that arm.
And he might have this. No, I think that is a big example of just the size difference between the two of them. Being able to just pick up your opponent and moving them, not too often.
Yeah, Pequin there trying again. He's got that one arm in a dangerous position. He's got to get the other one in here. Tordoff might have been able to throw out the triangle, but Pequin pops out, and again, big punches coming from the top from Riley Pequin. Jared Tordoff defending intelligently, eating shots. What a tough kid for that on the bottom in the first round, and he comes out just like he did in round one, striking quickly, and Pequin answering quickly. A nice spinning kick there.
Obviously very emotional, but unfortunately emotion is a finite resource. He's coming in, but he's losing the rest of the round. But I could be wrong. Obviously he's getting his own piece off on Riley. And cage control is going to be a very important thing. If you have an opponent who may be stronger, bigger, or even more skilled in a certain way, a cage can be a great tool.
Tordoff on top of Pequin now. Again, may look for a submission. He's got him up against the cage. He's going to use that ground and pound, take advantage of those new rules. Pequin trying to sneak out the back door, but unable to get there before Tordoff was able to close him off.
And this is where the advanced rules really play in. If there wasn't the threat of getting punched in the face, one might think that someone could get out a lot easier.
Again, Tordoff looking to use that escape to grab the arm, and does a good job of isolating one arm, keeping that body of Pequin unable to sneak back out, also backing him up against the cage.
I'm a huge fan of the cage. It's a tool, and not too many people are aware how to use it. Sometimes, again, obviously, you can use it as a crutch and being lazy when someone tries to take you down, but
Riley Pequin just somersaulting forwards into a good position here, showing the strength that he's able to do. It got a little too high there for Tordoff, and Riley Pequin winds up on top.
But we saw the successful aspect of Tordoff in his grappling ability. It'll be interesting to see if now Riley's a little bit, let's say, tired. Can he rifle off? Ooh, that was a great knee.
Big knee to the rib cage of Tordoff. And now a big slam there from Tordoff, but Riley just powers through and arm drags him over into a full mount, and here comes the damage.
Exactly where you don't want to be.
Tordoff now rolling over to protect himself. Pequin dropping shots from the top, trying to get himself a title. He's got both hooks in, and now Riley Pequin going to drop bombs and set up that choke.
This is something we saw earlier in the first fight. Obviously, you want to roll into your opponent, giving him your back, again, laying on the leg. So what Jared needs to do is turn his back essentially on Riley's left leg, and obviously fighting the hands. You don't want to get flattened out here by the bigger, stronger opponent.
20 seconds left, and Pequin's got a choke for a moment. Oh, big punches now again coming from the top. The mouthpiece pops out. This fight is over. Riley Pequin, your amateur middleweight champion, as Jared Tordoff is questioning from the ref. But I think a good stoppage here as Riley was hammering big fists from the top.